I'm back with the Galaxy nails. Finally, I did the Galaxy nails for you guys. I think that these are just so freaking cool. It isn't even funny, and I know that 10,000 other people have Galaxy nail tutorials, but you guys said that you wanted me to do one, and I was happy to oblige. If you see those big white dots in the middle of the nebulas, don't do that. It doesn't look good. It's not a good look. I thought I'd try it out. It was a fail. Don't do that. But anyways, besides that, here they are, and here's the way that I do them, which is probably super similar to a lot of other people on YouTube, so just bear in mind that I wasn't trying to copy, but this is like a really popular way to do these. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. I hope that you guys try them out. Show them to me on Twitter or Instagram, you know, if you do this. And let's just get on to it, shall we? Alright, bye-bye, guys. Alrighty, guys. So, the first thing that you want to do is do your base coat, whatever you want to use, and then do a coat of black. I'm using, what is this called? Black on Black from Sinful Colors. And then I let it dry with a fast dry top coat. You want this to be dry because you're going to be sponging, and we all know that if you sponge on top of something that's really wet, you're just going to pull that color up, so we don't want to do that. So this is hard as a rock now, nice and hard. And I'm just going to run through the colors that you might want to consider for your Galaxy nails. First off, you definitely need a white. This is by NYC. It's called French White Tip. That's weird. It's really cheap. You need a white though. And then I'm gonna go with a yellow. This is a pastel yellow called Unicorn from Sinful Colors. This is Citrine from Sinful Colors. I'm not sure if this was a limited edition polish though, but any sort of like orangey red color will do the trick for you. And then you're gonna want a blue. Whoa! Holy crap! Oh, we just had a disaster. Not really. Then we're gonna go in with Pacific Blue from Sally Hansen. This is not limited edition, so you can find this, but this is my favorite, like bright blue. I love this color, but any bright blue will do. I'm going to also use Amethyst. I'm sure that this was a limited edition from Sinful Colors, but any sort of like nice royal purple will be really nice. And then a teal, I'm going to be using Fly from OPI. This was from the Nicki Minaj collection. Any teal will do. There are a jillion of them now. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to... Oh, wait, I almost forgot. So I took a makeup wedge and I just ripped them all up. You don't want to cut them because you want these kind of like, you know, rough sort of edges to them so that they'll make a really nice organic shape whenever you're sponging. So I got those. You need plenty of them. And also, I recommend having a sparkly top coat. This is from Orly. This is Shine On Crazy Diamond, and I recommend this one because it isn't as dense as some other ones that I have, and so you're not going to get a ton of glitter on top of the design that you created, and it's going to look really pretty. It's going to look like stars. And optional is a dotting tool or a toothpick or something to make a few sparse white dots on your nails. So let's just go ahead and get started. That's enough jibber jabbering. You're also going to want a paper plate so that you can sponge on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white and I'm going to get a nice dot of white onto that plate. Just like that. Can you see that? It's right there. Yeah, you can see that. Okay. Then I'm going to take one of my little sponges. You can use tweezers if you want to. I'm not super good at holding things in with tweezers. I'm going to sponge it, like get it into the product and then sponge it off to the side so that we don't have too much on here. And then you're going to make your design. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Alrighty. So, what I'm going to do, I hope that you can see this, guys. I'm just going to randomly make little nebulas. And And sometimes I like to do like the kind of circular ones like this, you know, just sparse. And then on another nail you could do like the snaky kind of one, like that. You can see that. Focus, you bitch. So we're kind of do like this sort of a design, and you can alternate them. Maybe do another one right in the corner here like that. Okay. And we're just going to keep doing that on all the nails, just randomly, really. And that's your basic design right there. Let that set for a minute or so. It's not much, you're not using a whole lot of nail polish, so it'll dry really quick because you're sponging, but I think it's basically dry already. So we're going to move on to the next color. The next color we're going to be using is the yellow. This is, again, a unicorn from Sinful Colors. Get a nice bit of that. And there's no right or wrong way to put these colors, guys. I'm just giving you how I learned how to do it. You can put them however you want to on your nail. So I'm going to take kind of a smaller torn off piece like this, and then grab this the right way. Dot, you know, kind of get it into your puddle polish, and then kind of sponge it off onto the plate a little bit so there's not too much color. And I'm going to go, okay, I'm sorry, this is so hard to do, guys. Okay, so I'm going to take the yellow that we have right here, and I'm going to go near the center. I'm going to sponge that near the center of the white dots that we've put down, if I could possibly grab the sponge. It's kind of difficult to grab these, but just a little bit near the center. I hope you can see that. And you're really using very little, you know, polish, but it's, and I know that it's going to take a little bit to do this design, but it's so beautiful. I'm going to run a line of it throughout this guy right here, my little snaky nebula. See if you can see that. Get a close up on that. I hope that you can see just that. It just adds a little bit of dimension is all. I'm going to do a little bit on this guy right here. And it's all about like having the colors just peek through each other. I don't want to get like too pretentious, you know, with the description of this, but it is about like layering and peeking, and if you're a painter, you understand what I'm talking about. So I'm just kind of, and it did not have to be perfect at all. Oh my gosh, if you get too much yellow on something, oh well, that's how it was supposed to be, y'all. So that's what we have now. Alright. Okay, now we're going to move on to the orange. And we're going to do the exact same thing. We are going to put a spot of the orange onto the paper plate, and then we're going to sponge into that. Get your sponge into that. Alrighty, so we got our orange, and what we're going to do is we're going to go on one side of the nebula. So I'm going to pick this side right here. We're not going to go all the way around whatever design you decided to create, whether it was like a circle or whatever. We're just going to, like that. We're going to move on to the next one. We're going to go up here, do the same thing, make it overlap that yellow a little bit because that'll be really pretty. Alright, so you're just adding little layers. So I'm going to turn my nail. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see. And turn my, ooh gosh, you guys, this is hard to do. Hard stuff, guys. So I'm going to sponge a little bit on this side of my little snaky guy. And I'm not going to go all the way down to, I'm not going to go all the way down to here because we're going to add another color. A little bit on this guy right here. Maybe see how I have those two sort of close together. I'm just maybe attach the orange to both of them so there's a little bit of dimension in the black part. And then, alright, so excuse me guys, now we have this. And this is what it looks like now. Alright? Okay, so the next color that I'm going to go into is the purple. And this is just a royal purple color. It's the most vibrant, sort of deeper purple that I have. It's actually kind of like dusty. It has kind of a dusty finish, you know, like the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, but it's the best that I could do. So if you have a better purple, that's great. And I like using creams, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I like using creams to create the nebula, but you can use a shimmer polish if you want to. It really doesn't matter. It's all up to taste, you know, but I do prefer the creams. I had such a migraine over the weekend, and if you have migraines, you know that they can take up like a few days of your time, no matter what you try to do, you know. And then whenever you get out of the migraine, you just have all this energy, and that's how I'm feeling right now. Is like I just want to fucking conquer the world right now and like clean my house and do all kinds of things because I have the ability to do it now. So what I'm gonna do with the purple, oh gosh, out of frame. Tanika's dumb. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna overlap a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna overlap a little bit over the orange, still staying sort of outside of the nail. We're going around the nail, but a little bit over, you know, each other color that we've put down, just like barely. Okay, so we're gonna go do the same thing right here. Kind of maybe get a little bit into the yellow a little bit. So right here we're gonna go like around this snaky guy that I made. Ooh, that was too much. It's alright if you use too much, who cares? That's how I feel. Who gives a crap? You know, nobody else is supposed to know how this looks. And they're going to be like, oh my god, what'd you do to your nails? Are those real? And you're going to be like, yes, they are. And I did them myself. That happens to me all the time. People are like, oh my gosh, do you do your own nails? So, again, right next to the orange, maybe overlap it a little bit and staying like on the outskirts of your nebula. Alright, so that is how it looks with the purple. Really pretty, huh? But I really do think that the teal and the blue just make this look happen. So we're going to go in with the teal now. Alrighty. So we're just kind of going to sponge that next to the... Oh my gosh, guys. This is so hard to do. Try to make a nail tutorial just on your own. You don't have to upload or anything, and just see how hard it is to like make sure that your hand is in frame, because this is so hard. I don't know how some people do it, but... just kind of sponging it. I'm kind of going to hit right in the middle where that yellow is as well. Just a little bit, just the tiniest amount. Next to the purple a little bit. I kind of like to have this color a little bit on the black as well, because I think it looks pretty. Go over here on this one. Looks really nice. So that's how it looks with teal on it. Sort of a bit, you know, abstract, but Galaxy nails are a little bit abstract. Everybody has their own way to do it. And now we're going to go in with the blue. This is Pacific Blue by Sally Hansen. I believe these polishes are only about $3, so this is our final color that we're going to use. Finally! It's over! Not really, though. Excuse me. So now we're going to go just... basically where you haven't put a color yet. You know what I mean? Like where you haven't laid anything down. If you went in the order that I went in, it would be between the teal and the orange, basically. So, there. I'm going to kind of put some a little bit on this black part right here. Yeah. And I know that, you know, when you're sponging, the result kind of looks just the tiniest bit dull, you know, because you're sponging it on, but when you add your top coat, it looks so beautiful, and the colors kind of like blend together even better, you know. it makes it look really natural and not sponged on. So just remember that. Here. So that's what we have so far with the blue. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take my dotting tool and the white right here. I'm going to put some more white on my little paper plate. And I'm just going to add just a few dots. I don't like adding like a ton of dots, alright? And I use the little side of this dotting tool. You can use a toothpick, bobby pin, whatever you would like. And I'm just kind of going to... I'm not good at this at all, guys. I'm not good at dotting. I'm just kind of going where the... Oh, gosh. I just kind of went where there wasn't a lot going on, so... And I don't want a lot of polish on here because I don't want them huge. And I'm just kind of dotting here and there. That's what we have so far. I'm going to let my dots dry. Alright, and then we're going to put on the sparkly, and that's just going to make it look 10 times better. Okay, now that my dots are kind of dry, I'm going to go ahead and do my sparkly top coat. This is from Orly, Shine On Crazy Diamond, and we're going to try to get as much glitter as we can. But yeah, the reason that I like this is because the glitter is kind of sparse, so it's not going to overpower your design, but it's just going to make it shine a little bit. And I like to do 2 coats of this particular polish on this particular design. So there it is with 1 coat of the sparkle. I'm going to wait for it to dry, and then I'm going to do another coat, and then I'm going to put on my top coat. So there we go, guys. There is the finished Galaxy nails. I really hope you enjoyed it, and by the way, these would have looked a lot better and less cartoony if I hadn't done that giant white dot in the middle of every nail. I don't know what I was thinking. That was a fail. Just pretend that that's not there. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Coming up, I'm going to be having some definitely a bridal look, because I'm going to be doing my friend Andrea's makeup for her wedding, and I want to show you what I'm going to be doing on her, and then Tiffany's makeup that I'm going to be doing on her for that wedding, and possibly what maybe I'm going to do for her wedding as well. And I have a new palette to show you. It's only $20. I can't wait to show it. So, yeah, I will be seeing you guys a lot. Let me know in the comments. Last year I did a Memorial Day vlog. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do that again, if you don't mind watching like super long videos of me and Fanny Pants and Jason and Andrea and everybody else just dicking around on Memorial Day weekend. Just let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!